everyone, welcome back to Backyard Lawns. I'm Lee Squires. The number one question people ask is, how many zones do I need? Well, to answer that question, how big is your yard? I'm renovating my backyard right now, and I'm thinking, how many zones do I need? And then ultimately, how many heads? Well, first you need to know the size of your lawn, the square footage. If you put in sod, or if you're going to put in seed, hydro seed, those types of things, you need to know the square footage, right? But you also need to know the width and the length. And it's pretty simple if you break it down and don't make it too complicated. I'm pretty much on a rectangle yard. I have a little spot, as you can see, where it's got to come back through my patio. But let's just look real quick what I did. So I know I'm got a lot of length here. I've got a 35-foot section, a 15-foot section, and then another 30-foot section, and I'm pretty much 22 feet wide. So I figured, well, let me run 3 zones. So I've got one zone here I've actually filled in. I've got a second zone right here, and then there's the third zone. So as you see, it's pretty simple, right? Just 3 zones. So I'll have the fence come on at once, and then I'll have center come on, and then I'll have the zone by the house. It's pretty easy to break up. I know sometimes you have triangles or you have odd shapes, and that makes it a little bit more complicated. Now, some of the places that you can look is there's some places online. I know Rainbird, they'll charge you. Most places will charge you, but they'll charge you to make a diagram or a blueprint or something for your house. I know there's a sprinkler supply company that'll do it for like 40 or 50 bucks here where I live, and then that goes towards the price of the parts if you buy parts from them, and they'll design it and find the spacing of the heads. So basically they've done everything for you, and you just kind of follow the plan and the blueprint, so to speak. So it can be as easy as you want it to be, or it can be as hard. Just remember, when you're doing zones, you should always have big heads together, little heads together. Big heads like rotaries and like the Rainbird 5000s, the big pop-ups, and then the little pop-ups, for example, the Rainbird like 1800s. Make sure that those are on separate ones. And then if you have like a flower bed or a drip line, make sure those are on separate ones too, because you want to keep the flow consistent across all the zones. You want little heads because they're going to be required so much pressure and so much gallon per minute, and you want those on a zone. If you have the bigger heads, they require different pressures and different water requirements because of nozzle sizes, and you want those on a big one. You don't want to mix and match because they take different flow rates and different pressures. And if you have something like shrubs and you want to do a drip line or something, then you can run one all the way around your house, or a flower bed. Usually you can put it all in one zone as well, and little pop-ups if you want to do that. If you have any more questions, just go ahead and hit me up on here. Please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you later. Have a good day.